Hey y'all, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. We are going to start our new weekly vlog here with me ranting about a book. But first, just so you know, I am a reader, a writer, an editor, a planner. I do all of the things. And so let's get into the ranty fun. Hey guys, I just started Neon Gods. I know it's Katie something. Anyways, I find that I really hate the trope of a young girl hating this guy and then suddenly being forced to marry him, even as a plot point to start a different romance. Because I know that this is Persephone and Hades, but her being pushed to marry Zeus when he kills his wives, like, I am automatically like, I don't want to fucking read this. That is what that kind of action does to me. I don't want to fucking read this. Which feels kind of hypocritical, because the books that I am publishing right now is she's forced to spend like a month, sort of 28 days with each of these men and pick one at the end. And it feels like the same, but I know it's not the same. She's being forced into the situation, which is something, again, I'm not really a fan of, but not to a terrible man who's king and she can't say no to. I really hate the all-powerful evil king trope. And I know that's what Zeus is. So like, I can't be too upset about it. I'm going to keep listening because I know she's going to get out of it. I just really hate the feeling that I get when that's part of the story. I just hate it. I know it's a thing, but I just hate it. And maybe because it is a thing is why I hate it so much. I don't know. But I'm on chapter 2. And I already have very strong feelings. And I wanted to share them with you. So there we are so far. Welcome to the new vlog. It is Sunday. I'm waiting to get into work. And yeah, I'm going to be editing and writing hopefully at work and editing the last vlog that you saw. So yes, it's going to be a nice, long, productive day. Hopefully. Nobody's here to let me in yet. I don't know what time it is. I'm always here like super early. So I'm gonna eat my banana and then go to work. And so it's Monday, and I am now 80% of the way through Neon Gods, and I am way happier with it. I really like how sexy they are. This was a booktuber suggestion, and so far I'm really liking it. So, okay, I might have to try book 2 after this. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, but it's on hold, or it's got holds or a wait list or whatever. I don't have any holds free at the moment, so it's gonna go on my wait list, which I often use to pick books from and stuff for my TBRs. So it will be there. But just know that I had 2 booktubers suggested to me, one of my regulars, and who was the other one? I've already read the other one from this person who suggested it, so I should have a new video of booktuber suggests soon. Yes, the other one was Soulmate Equation, which I've totally read, and it's Steph Bonner, Bohner. We'll talk about her in the video I picked this from when we get to it. But just know that so far, both of these have been pretty darn good suggestions. So I'm gonna have to go back and rifle through some of her videos, maybe subscribe, which was the point of this challenge. Okay, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go finish reading now. Also know, Mondays, I got called into work this morning, well yesterday for this morning, and so I'm working 8:30 to 7, but I got 2 chapters edited this morning for my freelance stuff. I need to do at least 1 a day since I'm not going to be work tomorrow. Figured I'd just do tomorrow today too. I also got some writing done in my short that's supposed to come out this coming Saturday that's still not finished. I at least have a cover for it. I really need to get a blurb for it, and I'm on the last chapter. So I just need to fucking finish this thing and get all the things uploaded in the next 2 days, but I have video time tomorrow, so that's going to be very helpful for that. I'm thinking of experimenting with Kindle's Bella for some short serials with my reboot story, and I'm wondering how it's going to work, because I do kind of want to just publish the book too. So like when would I start releasing this, and would it boost my original series sales at all? See, the thing in me wants to be like, you cannot publish it before the other one's done because you're ruining some shit. I don't know if that's true exactly. I mean, it might ruin one thing, but not a seriously whole lot, which is like timeline wise. But then I think about the fact that once the series is over and then once already published, people coming to it later, like it doesn't really affect that either. So like, why should I be upset about it now? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just like the option of being able to read all them all before you read the reboot story means something before all of the things are published. So not going to be published till December. Now, I still have to edit this beast, so we'll see how that goes. And I do want to experiment with Bella though, because I've been editing serials recently, and it just makes me wonder what that would be like. And I also don't want to make it too expensive either. I don't know. We're just gonna have to go play, and so you're gonna have to come play with me. That sounded really bad. It's not what I meant. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back to doing some other kind of editing, and then maybe I'm gonna write some more. But I'm definitely gonna get back to reading Neon Gods because it's sexy and I like it. By the way, I finished Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, and I'm thinking 3.5, 3.754, like maybe a 3.75, because like the first half of the book was really good. The second half of the book wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. And the ending was okay. Like I wasn't mad about it, and there's a nice twist, but I have bad feelings about Alistair. So I'm just putting that out there for you guys. But yeah, it was okay. That was definitely not as good as the first one. I don't know if I want to keep reading it or not. We'll figure it out together. So yeah, I just finished Neon God. I loved Hades. I love the strong woman and the broken man character. Oh my god, I love those two things together. Okay, definitely a good read. Yeah. Y'all, it's Tuesday, so it's buddy time! Little updatey thing. I am on chapter 3 of like 14 for Patricia Briggs' Dead Heat, which is the Alpha and Omega one. I think I'm caught up, and this is happening right after the last one that I just read with Mercy and Adam's eggs. But I'm liking it so far. Dangerous and stuff. Some crazy fae trying to get some woman to kill her children and herself, and that is just some fucked up shit. And I'm pulling out of my driveway. I'm not driving yet, I promise. The other book I've been reading is Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, and I really like it. So she's the author of Divergent. I liked Divergent. I liked the book series much more than I liked the movie series, which I think is typical of things. Except for the first one. I watched the first movie first, then I read the book, so I like them both. But it's interesting. I like the tension. I like the violence. I like the world. And we'll have to talk about galaxies here in a little bit. Hello, so I am at work as per usual, because I feel like that's all I ever do is work. You should see my schedule for the next 2 weeks. Oh my god, like I don't think I have a day off. I really don't. I did offer some of my hours to my coworker though, because she had requested off her normal hours, and therefore I got mine and hers, and so I'm offering her some of mine because I'm that kind of person. Anyways, I am reading Carve the Mark, and I'm really liking it. I love the galaxy stuff, and how there's this idea that there's only one galaxy, but there's a whole bunch of stars in the universe, but only one has planets, and so only one has life, and that's really fucking cool. The current and the powers are also really fucking cool, and I meant the romancy section, which I like. Okay, my boss just got here, so I'm gonna go. So as always, I seem to wrap this up on Mondays, even though the vlogs end on Saturday. Which also means that my last bit of vlogging that I just did, which I finished Carve the Mark, I got a little further in Dead Heat. I'm going to leave those for next week though, since I did record those this afternoon. But I can tell you that I really liked Carve the Mark. I really did, and I really like where Dead Heat is going. And I really like Patricia Briggs in general, so... Well, let's do my week in review, and I actually inked it this time because I did. Alright, so this is for the 29th through the 4th. I planned 13 posts and I only posted 11. That's way better than the zilch I did the previous week. I sold 7 books this week, which is a lot less than what I sold last week. Last week I sold 17 books, which was insane. Not doing anything, have life being fucking crazy, and all of a sudden, book sales, and all of a sudden people are looking at my Instagram and my YouTube, and I appreciate it so much, but it's just like when you turn your head and you ignore something for a little while, how does it do those things? Is it because I'm not watching? I don't know. But of the 7 books that I sold, each one of them were different, so I don't have a bestseller this week. Things that I read this week. I read 998 pages, which is, it's a little bit less than what I'm used to, which also means I listened to 25 hours, 46 minutes and 13 seconds, which is 1 day, 1 hour, etc. And I read Neon Gods, Carve the Mark. I finished both of those, and I got, again, 60% of the way through Dead Heat. On my radar for next week is The Switch, which is a challenge read for one of my top 20 romance Goodreads. I'm going to finish Dead Heat, of course. And then Sabriel, I think is how you say it. Garth Nix is the author. It is a host favorite for the Whatever-a-thon, which I am participating in, which I have 2 books for already. Which, shoot, I don't have my bingo board with me. I will show you next vlog what my bingo board looks like as I'm marking some of those things off. I got to mark off, obviously, at least 2 squares. I think I did 4, and I have 8 in progress at the moment with the 2 books that I'm currently reading, because, yes. Yeah, okay. My writing progress this week was a little bit better than last week's. Again, I didn't write anything while I was in New York. But my word count for Loving Them Both was 872 words. Not a whole lot. Better, than what I was doing before. My new Autumn Lishke short, which is the Fertility Farm number 3, I wrote 1,321 words, which was pretty good. I just had inspiration. I sat down and wrote it while I was at work during my 10-hour shift. And so my total for this week is 2,193 words, which I'm not going to balk at. That's pretty good. My running total for Loving Them Both, because that's technically my current project, is 8,504 words. I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly starting to like the story again and to get into it. I just have to give up on trying to completely recreate my what do you call it? Role-playing, which is what I had to do with the first 2 books as well, so this really shouldn't be a surprise, but it's still a difficult process. So, which is funny, I found that I had the same kind of difficult process when I was getting to my reboot story too, where the first 11 chapters took me a long time to get through them. So my first 10,000 words, and then it just kind of started to flow from there. So I'm hoping that's what happens here. Please send positive energy my way in the hopes that happens here. So I need to write this book because I had another idea for another series, and I think I might make it a serial like I did going the alpha, but maybe via Vella again. I keep looking at the Vella because that's part of what my job editing is working on. So, yeah. Okay, last few stats. My goals for this week. The things that I completed was Single Mom Short 3. I finished drafting it, I formatted it, I published it, and I uploaded my website, did my email, did my blog for it, so all of the launchy things that I needed to do for Saturday, I did. I also did a Get That Book promo for Marking Winter, which is book 6 in the Moving the Alpha series, because book 7 is coming out in 2 weeks. Yay! So in progress, I am working on my Worshipping Winter number 7 teasers. So next week, I'm going to finish those teasers. I'm hopefully going to upload my shit to Fiverr. I've been putting that off. And hopefully upload my Harmon singles to Etsy, because again, I've been putting that off. And I just need to get that shit done. So those are my goals for next week. And I think that's going to be it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry that this is all over the place and there were some missing days because I was just working too much. Just did not feel up to vlogging. I was reading, I was editing, I was coming to work. That's, I mean, life on repeat for me. Anyways, thank you for being here, guys. Let me know how your week is going, how your reading's going, how your writing's going. Have you tried anything new with planners? Do you have a system that you would like to suggest to somebody who loves to plan but can never seem to find the right thing to keep me consistent? I mean, I've kind of figured it out, but man, guys, sometimes I just ignore my planner, and that's not a good thing. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye! Oh, and by the way, Danny's doing okay, just so you all know. Okay? My stepdad. He's doing a lot better than he was when I left, and in case anybody's wondering. Thanks, y'all.